box. And this is Jen. And we have a special guest roaming around, but for now, Dead Man Walking by Hemlock.
We're slowly running away, not by emotions of every single day. Out of reach to stay away, everything there's thoughts are taken away. Now the only dream of yesterday. Sometimes I wonder what it's going to take to wake up inside. If I got cut, stabbed or shot, if the pain could make us feel alive. You're willing to die for salvation. Unwilling to change your way, so you wind up telling your days are dead man walking. We're finding our own fate. Our colorless existence is continuing to fade. Learn from your mistakes. Don't pull the trigger and blow it away. Try to talk from this in the face. Sometimes I wonder what it's going to take to wake up inside. If I got cut, stabbed or shot, if the pain could make us feel alive. You're willing to die for salvation. Unwilling to change your way, so you wind up telling your days are dead man walking. A dead man walking, we're slowly rotting. Don't waste away. Learn your own fate. Don't feed the nightmare. Never become a dead man walking to his deed. Sometimes I wonder what it's going to take to make us feel alive. You're willing to die for salvation. Unwilling to change your way, so you wind up knowing your days are dead man walking.
How are you?
Yes. The only hard part about picking a Hemlock song is which fucking one. Because they've been around for 30 years and they've got like 912 albums and like 3,016 good songs. What up, everybody? I'm Lunchbox, as mentioned before. This is my beautiful bride, Jen. And sitting next to us, everybody's best friend, especially mine, this is Lenny.
We found Lenny.
We finally found Lenny. Your thoughts and prayers were appreciated. Thank you for checking out the wanted posters. All those anonymous tips. None of you motherfuckers were any help to us.
None of you were correct.
Yeah, no rewards. No rewards.
He was not at the border. He was,
Can't
not
find
fighting an
any-
oil
can't-
rig in Alaska.
No, none of that.
Whatever.
He was just hanging out. Where have you been, Lenny?
Been around? Been here? Just haven't been on social media.
Okay, well, I mean,
haven't came by in a while, but
yeah, I say you weren't here physically neither. So anyway, being as Lenny's here, and it's just what we do anyway, let's just make this what it normally is, and that is a beer review. So I'll go ahead and go first since I held mine up. I have Creative Creature Brewing's Grossmont Grove. This is a weird picture of like a man fruit or a fruit man. We're not sure which yet. So you be the judge.
Like
Man fruit?
I don't know.
Fruit man? dude with a really big head
He's
and
got a big fucking
acromegaly.
head.
Back of the tree.
Yeah,
or, I
who
don't know.
knows? Who knows? But it is a sour IPA with Caracara orange, tangerine, and vanilla.
It's tangerine.
6% ABV. Keep cold, drink fresh, and as you saw, roll the can.
Oh, we actually, for once,
I think someone
we ran
already
the can
did that.
First. You can't
Yeah.
roll it when you open it. I have the morning grind. This is a frightening picture of a coffee bean putting humans into the coffee grinder.
I didn't take a good look at that. Let me see that.
My beer.
I didn't see that one.
Look at your own beer.
That's because Jen
Oh,
picked it
that's
straight.
cool.
Oh, fuck. That's creepy.
It reminds me of
Like, look.
anime.
Humans being put in a coffee grinder.
There's an anime where
Please.
this monster bunny puts humans in a blender.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
Oh.
It's not very. It's a 4.95, which is kind of odd. It's a coffee stout with hazelnut and vanilla.
All right, Lenny, you've been waiting on this.
Don't fuck it up.
Get in Ichiban. That's my beer. I think it's beer. I'm not sure. Doesn't have an ABV on it.
It's between 3 and 5. That's what the internet tells me, at least.
Okay, that's cool. That's pretty much it.
Pretty light today.
First
Yours
press,
is- I think yours is
100%
the
malt.
harshest one you got.
Yeah, 6.8.
something?
All right, let's drink.
Hoorah.
This can's so fucked up, it's not even wanting to open properly.
Okay, it smells okay. These are all kind of old beers.
Yeah, these are all a couple years old.
Aged.
If we die, this is my last will and testament. Don't touch my stuff.
Check on the kid, please.
Oh, that's like
Mhm.
sugar.
Excuse me. Oh,
There's so much sugar. It's great.
there's no sugar in mine.
It tastes
I love
like it tastes like a tangerine. Like straight up, this is drinking a fucking tangerine. Like I have just peeled a tangerine and now I'm drinking it, and it's gonna give me trash.
Here, try this.
Probably.
All right,
It's
here. I'll let you try
Normal-ish.
eating Ichiban. Oh, it smells like sugar.
Tastes like beer.
Smells like sugar and coffee.
wow.
Ah. Oh, that's heavenly.
A little
like
strong
it.
there on the tangerine, huh?
Whoa. That's a
Am I not accurate?
whoa. Yeah. That's
Well,
good.
that's
but
really good.
in the end there,
Let's
it
go low.
really punches you in the face. But it's not cold. Where should
What beer does that remind you of? Really, really close.
reminds me of beer.
It's just a very simple, like premium lager type thing.
Yeah, you know,
Nothing special.
So yeah, I mean it's really solid. I like it.
it's
But-
not a Coors, but yeah,
But yeah, this
tastes better than Coors.
this creative creature brewing Crowsmont Grove is like literally I just peeled a tangerine and took a bite out of it.
By the way, I haven't drank in like a really long time.
Would everybody agree with
I'm
that?
down in
Yeah.
the-
Don't just down it. You know the drill.
Well, you guys look at your
Have some tack. Put your pinky out.
Yeah,
Jeez.
put your pinky out and shit.
pinky.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with another song, and then we got 5 songs. A bad horror movie review that I don't think it was bad. I actually think it was one of the best horror movies we've ever watched. And then, of course, our usual facts from the Maiden of the Macabre, Ellie Von Grimm. So anyway, these are our boys from Modesto, Adinamia, with their second song that we're gonna play on here.
What's up, Jordan?
Sulfur of Hell. Hey, Jordan. Live on Gun Music Radio on the Radio King Music app.
Why was I like binary code?
What?
I fucking wrote something on here, and like this 100010010010 popped up, and then it changed to me.
I have had that happen before.
Hmm?
I've had that.
Recently.
Thank the side.
And we're back here on the lunch hour. That was our boys from Modesto and Adinamia, who are debuting their new drummer probably as we speak tonight at 1870 Brewing Co. in Modesto. So if you're close, I won't be too hurt if you take your phone with you and go watch the show while you drive to it and catch Adinamia. Now, if you turn off the show while you're driving over there, you're a shitty fan, and you should keep watching me and pull over because that's dangerous.
How? Wait. So watch it while you're driving. Don't listen, just watch it while you're driving. But also, that's dangerous, so don't drive.
Right, just stay where you're at. Use your Bluetooth and listen. Don't watch. All right?
Okay.
I've been up since 4 o'clock, all right?
You're always
just-
up at 4.
You guys
Why
can
is it any
sleep.
difference?
Occasionally.
You guys get to sleep without getting punched awake.
No, I got punched awake No, I didn't get punched awake this morning. I woke up last night with him asleep on the couch. When we were reviewing our horror movie tonight, me and Jen fell asleep all cutesy, like head to head. And then I woke up and about freaked out because there's this little creepy 4-year-old gnome sitting on my couch in front of me, which would be my son. And so I got up and went to bed because Maggie was going to start barking. So
That motherfucker's chugging barking at 10 o'clock, 10:30, and then again at like 2.
I didn't hear it too.
Not the kid, the dog.
Right.
Maggie's
He
allowed
doesn't
to.
bark.
No, the kid's staying
Maggie.
asleep.
Not too much, at least.
So, yeah. So, anyway, what did you get a stiff neck?
No,
No.
our couch is fabulous.
No, yeah, our couch is awesome.
Our couch is nicer than the bed,
Yeah,
frankly.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it's comfortable. It's
Tell
very.
it to my back.
Yeah, it's a pretty good couch.
Have you slept on this?
slept
Have
on
you
a lot
slept
of
on this
couches.
couch yet?
That couch?
Yeah.
Right there? Yeah. Couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Passed
I didn't
out
know.
on it a couple times.
I know that. I know that old couch we had before this was like 6 inches off the ground and fucking horrible.
It wasn't even, it was on the ground.
Well, but I'm talking about the base. Like the base was about 6 inches up.
It was horrible.
It was horrible.
All the way around.
So
Enough of that couch, it can eat shit.
enough of that couch. It can eat shit. And speaking of other things that can eat shit, here is our traditional weekly death fact from the maiden of the macabre, Ellie Von Grimm. Let's see what Ellie's got for us.
Fun death fact. Psych, this is a banana fact. So the flavor that most candies are flavored with that we always just assumed that doesn't actually taste like banana, well, that actually used to be a species of banana, but Americans didn't like the flavor very much, so they just didn't buy a lot of it. So it went extinct here. But in some parts of the country, they very much do carry that flavor of banana.
So my question is, where is this banana?
Is it in my ear?
No, there is. Keep the
Scream
banana.
that in my ear.
I'd rather keep your ear clear.
Okay. So
I don't know. Don't ask me. I wasn't paying attention.
this has bothered me for a very long time. Knowing that bananas aren't supposed to taste like what we know them as. And I think this has been debunked. I think I debunked this just because I like to read things.
Well, I was gonna say if you want to do the research, but go ahead.
Well, like everybody thinks the end is the seed when the seeds are like in
No.
the middle.
There was what we don't know is a banana. The original banana, I think it's the Cavendish. Wait, is the Cavendish the new one? I don't
Is it
remember. I'll look that up. But they kind of
They were like,
they didn't go extinct, but
They've been bred into rarity
pretty much.
because, like Ellie was saying, Americans didn't like that flavor of banana, and when you taste banana candy, it tastes nothing like a fucking banana.
mhm.
Like it tastes like whatever weird sweet thing.
Okay, wait, the Cavendish I think is what we have currently. But yeah, there's a bunch of different bananas that I didn't know existed. Like there's bananas that taste like stuff.
Yeah, I knew-
Bananas that taste like stuff,
I
huh?
knew they were genetically altered, but like I didn't know
Bananas
the
are-
extent of like
bananas
how
are
they were
fucking
genetically
disgusting.
altered into what they are now
See,
today.
I'm a big fan of bananas, and the greener the better. I mean, there's of course other breeds that we know of, like the plantain.
There's other kinds that are like not here. They taste like, pineapple or some shit like that. I don't remember. They're like creamy, like ice cream.
Okay.
But they have like giant seeds in them. They're supposed to have giant seeds in them, but we bred that out.
Mhm.
But
Well, because how creepy would that be? Like, you peel a banana, you take a bite off it,
coconuts.
and you look in, and there's a bunch of little black dots staring at you.
and bananas are already.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like the bananas that they use look kind of like coconuts.
I don't know.
Or
Wait,
they were.
they
I would
use
say you could do the research too. Like,
Cool. I'll fucking type.
Bananas are gross, and we'll never know what the other bananas taste like.
no, I am making it my personal mission. All like 3 of you that are watching this show.
Yeah. It look like a
Ugh.
coconut. Here,
Oh,
I'll see if I
okay.
can get it bigger.
Okay, no, I get what you're saying. Is they look like a coconut. They don't really look like a coconut.
They're sicker. They're
You probably can't see that.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
that's coming across.
Yeah, it's like an engorged banana or some shit like that.
It's an engorged banana.
There's your free band name of the week.
There's your
Song
band,
title free right there.
there's your free band name of the week, Engorged Banana. By the way, you are listening to the Lunch Hour live every Monday night at 8 p.m. on Gun Music Radio, independent underground radio from Southern Oregon. And you can get Gun Music Radio on the Radio King Music app. So go ahead and head on over to this QR code right here at the bottom of our screen.
Oh shit.
And that'll take you to the Gun Music Radio app.
I don't have a hand. You got stuff on it. I was trying to point to it, and it just looks.
They'll
ridiculous.
take you on over to the Gun Music Radio Facebook page, which will open up the Radio King app, and then you can listen to all your favorite shows, including the Satanic Hour with the Reverend Sagan's Metal Show, Koi Ikono's new EDM hour coming on Sundays, and of course, every night at 10 p.m. Eastern Seaboard Time, you can listen to Sounds from the Underground with Mike Vanek. That's right, because Mike Vanek sucks, and he is our programmer at Gun Music Radio. So he's the one responsible for making sure we're all on the airwaves every week. So check out Gun Music Radio. And yeah.
You can blame him for having to listen to us.
Yeah. You
Direct your hate mail.
direct your hate
To
mail
Mike
to Mike Vanek. Don't send us messages.
We don't care about that shit.
Yeah, don't hit us up at the Lunch Hour on Facebook or the Lunch Hour Show on YouTube. Don't do that. Just hit up Mike Vanek and tell him he sucks and it's his fault you had to endure this shit.
Yeah.
So
We're not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
this next band includes my favorite drummer in the world. About 20 years ago, me and Jen got together and we started following around this band called Hostility. Hostility was the first band we knew that made it all the way on up to being signed and distributed by a national label. They even wrote me a thank you in the liner notes and got my last name wrong. And they even had a meeting about it.
It's not Ulysses.
Yeah, my last name is not Ulysses. Like Andrew, Greg, Brandon, Tony, Chris, the manager.
Over
Who,
there too.
this is all you guys' fault. But anyway, after Andrew parted ways with Hostility, he went around trooping the world, playing Warped Tour with My Children, My Bride, with Impending Doom. He was supposed to tour Skin Lab, or Australia with Skin Lab, and then COVID hit and they didn't get to go. So this is a world-traveled, world-class drummer. The last band he popped up in was a band called Anadonia. Of course, member changes happen, disagreements. So basically the guys from Anadonia parted ways with the singer, RJ, and decided to release this with a new singer. So we present to you Left for Blood by Bone Crown. And you're listening to it on Gun Music Radio on the Lunch Hour on the Radio King Music app.
What did they leave for blood? Like I left my wife for blood? I left my sandwich.
I just
They left their blood behind?
I just left.
I just
To silence our fuss by their war.
Bone Crown with Left for Blood, live on the lunch hour on Gun Music Radio, on the Radio King Music app. Live. Once again, I am your handsome, humble, heavyweight host, the Lunchbox, seconded by my beautiful wife, Jen.
I don't get an alliteration.
And hanging out tonight is Lenny. So, I actually have a surprise for you two. And I'll get to it. After this long-winded explanation, I'm going to go on.
Okay.
So, as those of you out there who know me personally, you know I work for a certain major beverage distributor, which I'm not going to say their name on here, but you'll be able to guess who it is when I bust out what I'm going to bust out. This week, I will be the host of the Central Valley Reyes Coca-Cola Pallet Jack Rodeo. That's right. There's going to be a bunch of trucks running obstacle course, pallet jacks running obstacle courses, drivers doing shenanigans and shenaniganizing the shenaniganizers. And I will be the one there calling all the action just like I do live when you come see me at Blacklist Pro Wrestling or CWA. That's right. Lunchbox gets to ply his craft in a more professional setting. So, that being said, this week, said beverage distributor that I just straight outed when I said what event I was doing.
Yeah, that didn't last very long, did it?
Has released a brand new flavor of Coca-Cola. And it is Y3000. That's right, Y3000.
Oh, is one of those a zero?
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, why do they have different colored caps? I'm scared.
Y3000.
I have the regular and the zero. This is co-created with artificial intelligence. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. AI is helping make the new Coca-Cola nowadays.
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck?
What does that mean? Like, how are there aliens in this? Is there,
You know what?
Is there a chip in this?
You know what? When we had, is this going to give me
Is there a
five?
vaccine?
Am I going to get 5D powers from this shit?
China. What is happening?
Beep, beep, beep. So, at the launch earlier this week, my boss and the other sales manager just commented on the fact that it was co-created with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the future.
Insemination. Every time I hear you say that, that's what I think. We live near a lot of dairies. Continue.
So,
Wait, what? Artificial insemination?
yeah,
Oh,
yes, that is what she said.
That is what I
Every
said.
time I say artificial intelligence, she thinks artificial insemination.
I don't want that. Please.
I was gonna say, I figured you didn't want that. You a couple weeks
See,
ago,
the scientists
you
do
made me,
artificial intelligence
take
out
away my
there
natural insemination.
and the marketing. And here in the valley, all we think about is artificial insemination.
We got a lot of cows here.
Yeah. Yeah. We do.
Chickens.
We got a lot of
And a
cows
butcher.
and people we know
Butcher.
that have problems having kids. So, ergo, artificial insemination is needed. Now, for the viewing pleasure of those in attendance and the millions
And millions.
and millions
Yeah.
watching worldwide, I am going to put these two numpties to taste test the shut up
I don't
numpty.
want to fucking try it.
Taste test the new
It's soda.
Coca-Cola. We have a zero version, which I know is your preference,
Okay.
and we
Yeah,
have
sure.
the chock full of sugar version, which I know is your preference.
Here, let me see the sugar one. Let me see. No, I just
It looks the same. It just has a
Yeah,
different color
they
cap.
just have different caps and slightly different color lettering. All right, come on, move along.
Why does mine have more salt in it? That's weird.
I don't know. You got to make up for.
Yeah,
something
that's
or
how you
other.
make up for lack of sugar. Either way,
What?
moving on.
I want to try that though. Sorry.
I haven't tried.
Sorry.
I haven't tried the regular
It
sugar
explodes.
one yet either.
Okay,
I
it
actually,
exploded
I
on me.
actually read the ingredients and fucking
I'm reading
look at the
ingredients.
fucking nutrition facts and shit.
Are you giving it to
Yeah,
me?
I'm
just gonna
boring.
Put it in my mouth.
Well, I didn't figure we'd drink it all, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, it tastes like AI.
Woo! Sugar.
What the fuck?
Sugar.
Okay, give me a whole synopsis of what you're thinking, Jen.
All I
Yeah.
taste is sugar. There's a flavor in there somewhere.
I
I
I'll
Taste
don't
say,
know what it
I'll
is.
say, do you
Is
need
it
a second?
fruit of some sort?
I'll say, do you need a second drink?
I might.
Okay, here, try
I
the
don't
zero.
want zero.
Try it.
Wow, the
Like
zero one
zero?
tastes sugary, like sugary
fake.
than that one.
Tastes like
Okay,
that.
it has a very fruity, almost tropical smell to it.
Oh my god.
I have not drank the sugar one yet.
Right?
that's
I think
bad.
they mixed up the caps.
No, it's
I
the
think
fake
this-
sugar.
Oh, definitely not. No, this one is way fucking smoother. The Y3000 with the sugar, almost a mango passion fruit.
I could see mango.
Mango
For
passion
some
fruit.
reason, I'm tasting vanilla in that.
maybe
I don't know,
maybe
I'm fucking
peach
crazy.
almost.
Do you at your launch? Did they tell you what's in it or what
They
it's supposed
never
to taste
do.
Like? What the?
They never do. Remember, Coca-Cola's flavor
Why does that one
and,
not taste
and
carbonated?
spices are very proprietary. You know the ingredients because the FDA forces you to put it on the label. However, the ratios and mixing and batching properties
I don't care about that
are
stuff.
not
I just want
related.
to know what the hell it tastes like. They put out a bunch of sodas with random ass names. They're like the Fallout Boy of soda. They don't tell you anything. Twilight. This doesn't taste like vampires at all.
All right, first of all, it was Starlight.
Close enough.
Wait, let me see.
See, I actually think there's not a whole lot of difference other than the sweetness.
Why Y3000?
Y3000, think about it.
We've already hit Y2000.
It's made with
Y2K.
it's made with artificial intelligence.
Why not Y3K?
So it's Y3000 because
Like Y3K, made by artificial intelligence.
it tastes
right?
like the future, Lenny.
Future.
Exactly.
Well, and then if you,
Y2K was about computers.
hang
and
on,
shit, right?
hang on.
And this is computers and shit. So
Shut up for a
Y3K
second.
would make sense.
Shut up for a second. Also, on here is a QR code, which if you scan the code and point it at a building or a structure, it's supposed to show you what it's going to look like 30 years in the future.
Oh, this phone doesn't do it. I have to do
Fuck,
it.
man.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's go out front and see what our house is gonna look like in 30 years. It's just a smart label. Wait.
Well, my boss couldn't get it to work earlier.
I got it.
It doesn't want to. My phone doesn't want to do that. My old phone did things that worked. This one doesn't.
Okay, no, it's the same thing. It just took you to the smart
I have to
label
actually-
information.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to
Oh,
take you, right?
fuck.
No, it's supposed to show you what whatever you're standing in front of will look like in the future.
Oh,
So I actually have to go and check it out because the boss tried it and then he couldn't get it to work. He said it was probably user error.
Oh wait, there's another. Is there another QR code? On
probably.
Are there two
fucking
QR?
easier.
Yes, there are.
Okay.
With a bottle on it. Okay, we'll try that.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
What do you think our house is gonna look like in 30 years? It'll be a big empty lot.
No, I tried this. Wait, which one?
It's not. I don't want to take a picture of this.
It's that one.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Lenny got it.
Link.
Okay. Welcome to Coca-Cola Creations. We don't tell you what this is. Just drink it.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
and
bubbles.
and it does a little bubbly video.
It's bubbles.
Fun. This is like the Teletubbies.
Well, and that's all it does. Like literally, it's like a 28-second video that's just this.
It's like a
Like,
gelatin
and
cube.
The other day when we did the launch, my boss like played us the video, and I got to give him
Oh.
style points. His recovery was phenomenal. He was just like, yeah, so there's a neat little video for everybody to watch.
It's like you're swimming in soda.
It's sticky. I don't want
Oh,
sticky.
why does it keep playing? Is it on the lid?
Because it's fun to look at.
All right, everybody quit looking.
Oh.
Wait,
okay.
no, where's the house?
I don't know how to work it. All right, we'll work on it later. Anyway, so put your phone away. We're doing a live cast here. So, as always, the assignment is to watch a crappy horror movie. And of course, Tubi is where you look right now. And Jen and I, we're going to be real. We were on a really fucked off streak there for a while.
Really?
Wait. Okay. I think that our purpose in watching these movies is to find the shittiest ones humanly possible. I can't talk about a good movie. It's a good movie. I need to talk about a shitty fucking movie.
All right, but
So
There was
if
a
they're
scene
bad,
that
that
there-
means they're
hang
actually
on,
good,
hang
technically.
the fuck on.
I don't
Lenny.
usually
Don't
watch
reveal
horror
don't
movies.
reveal anything about this movie yet because we
Okay,
haven't-
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just saying in general. I don't really watch horror movies and all, and the whole thing about a woman being in distress fucking disturbs me and shit like that. But other than that, fucking, I did watch it, and
You watched this movie?
yeah. I watched
Oh, I
it.
didn't know
He,
you
he
watched
told
it.
me to watch
Yeah,
it. And I was
last
like,
night.
okay. so
Yeah,
put it on.
we didn't
And I
record.
thought it was
We didn't do an episode last week, as you guys know. So Jen and I had this prepared last week, and we were all gung ho ready to talk about it. And then things just happened to where we didn't have the time to do an episode live. We had one in the can, so it was okay. We just went ahead and aired that
hell
on
no.
Gun Music Radio on the Radio King app at 8 p.m. on Monday evenings Pacific Standard Time.
Specific.
I said-
standard.
It was evenings Specific.
You said specific.
I rolled my S into the P. All right. So anyway, last night we were reviewing this movie, and then decided that if Lenny was going to participate in the show, he needed to watch it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you, for the sake of your viewing pleasure, this is Death to Metal.
5 hours later. Come on, hurry up. What are you doing?
My technical
Hurry
skills are garbage. And don't you
We're
tell me to
still
hurry up.
live. We're still live.
We're still gonna be live.
Yes, we're going to be live. Remember, we don't mute during movies.
I've come to believe that there are those among you who have come to celebrate sin. Rock groups that treat Satan as an inspiration. I would single-handedly send them straight to hell!
Father Kilborn, I'm suspending you from your sacramental obligations.
I make your sins! God's mercy will be condemned
Showtime.
We're on the same side, huh, Father? I mean, Jesus is really...
Now, I must ask, watching that trailer, what would be your expectation of that movie, Lenny?
Metal, I guess. Metal. I didn't really watch the trailer. I watched the show. And
You didn't just watch the trailer right now?
I wasn't paying attention.
See, and this is why you're a sucky co-host, dude. Because I'm like, hey, I'm going to play this. And you're like, I'm going to do something else. So, anyway.
I told you, right? Perfect beer for me, right?
Lenny has finished
Scumbag.
his Kieran Ichiban and has moved on.
Right, so Lenny has finished his 24-ounce beer.
Kirin Ichiban.
He is moving on from Japan
Kirin Ichiban to forward cream ale.
Scumbag Cream Ale.
Ghost Town
Scumbag
something
Cream
or
Ale.
other. But I don't know where that is, but he's back in this.
Ghost Town Scumbag Cream Ale.
When he's touring the country. No, the world.
Ghost Town.
So, anyway, so there was the trailer for Death to Metal. And the best part about this movie to me was not just the fact it was a cool story where a priest basically loses his shit. Of course, there's got to be toxic waste at the beginning that gets dumped in a lake. I'm sorry, a creek. Because, man, maybe we shouldn't dump this in here. I've been dumping stuff in this creek my whole life. And then, of course, we never see those two rednecks again. And
I gotta say though, like when I watched it, the priest giving the sermon was actually pretty good.
yeah, the sermon that
the
you saw in
sermon
the
that he did
trailer,
at the beginning, because it was so brutal.
A lot of fire
And
there.
it was like, all right.
He didn't seem like a
It was like a
Catholic.
metal looking back.
He didn't seem like a Catholic priest. He seemed like a Baptist minister.
Yeah.
Straight up, hellfire and brimstone. You're seeing all these things. You as a society, we as Christians, as Catholics, aren't even bothered by the evil in the world. Watching shows that glorify adultery.
Pizza Monday?
Pizza. Wait, was it?
It was pizza something. I don't know how pizza got thrown in there, but he was super pissed about pizza.
Yeah, I mean, he just brought out everything. And, all these sinners out there, and if it were up to me, I'd send them straight to hell. So, and he slams his Bible. And the priest is far and away the best actor in this movie.
Most of the budget was probably spent on him.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the bands.
You think the bands got paid for this? You know as well as I do. Local bands are going to just take this one.
Maybe.
This one's for the exposure.
The exposures will pay your rent.
Yeah. And the best thing about this movie to me was the accuracy in showing a local band show. So they only showed you like that the priest has a problem with heavy metal bands. So the real story is a young kid who's a parishioner at this Catholic church is in a band called Night Void.
He's not.
Fuck,
that's
I
not
don't even
Nightboy,
know.
that's a
I don't
different band.
remember.
That's not Nightboy, or is that Mutilated Christ?
No, it's Wish something Wish. I'd have to look that up. I can't remember, but it's not Nether Void. Nether Void. There you go.
Nether Void. So anyway, this kid is in this band, and he's a regular parishioner of this Catholic church. Withered Christ. Thank you. He shows up to band practice to get ready for the big show that's coming to town on Friday night at the local dive bar, which is actually a pretty sick venue.
Yeah.
But it does look like Fat Cat level. Maybe even more like where we used to go see shows in Concord.
Like
Mutilated Grandma.
No, hang on. No, it's not Mutilated Grandma. The Depot? No. Bourbon Street.
Concord? Oh, the other one.
Bourbon
not
Street.
Pine Street, but
Bourbon Street Bar and Grill. Pine Street's in Livermore. So anyway, and when this kid shows up to practice, they let him know, hey, we've replaced you as a singer, blah, blah, blah.
They didn't even let him know.
Yeah, they didn't even
let him. The new singer just shows up and he's like, hey, motherfucker, what's up? And the kid's like, who the hell are you? And
I think
that's how he found out he was
band
part of
names
the
in
band.
this fucking movie, so I'm trying to
Some of them, Jen's got them. But some of the research department always handles that sort of thing. But so they don't even tell this kid he's out of the band. Like when he shows up, he's like, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh, Jonesy didn't tell you? And he's like, tell me what? And then this other guy shows up and he's like, hey, man, you're out of the band. And so this kid goes home, and the show he was supposed to play is with his favorite grindcore band of all time, the legendary Grandma Incinerator.
There's so many band
Grandma
names.
Incinerator.
There's so many song titles and band names. It's just, you could spend a whole review talking about that.
Yes. And in talking about Grandma Incinerator, they give all these legendary stats, which make them akin to like an anal cunt or a meat shits.
And they're pretty old when you do get to see them. They're gray, they've been around the block.
Yeah. And we try to be spoiler free, but one of the things that made it so accurate to the local band show, when the priest falls in Nevada acid and turns into this hulking beast that kills people, and when the show happens, the new lead singer just ditches out. And so this kid, the original singer, he shows up to the show anyway. They ask him if he can talk, and they're like, hey man, Vinny bailed, we need your help. And so he's like, yeah, I'll do it. Well, because their singer's gone, they're in the green room talking, and they're like, hey man, we they're arguing with the band who's supposed to go second, and that band that's second's like, hey man, that's our spot. And the promoter's like, what the fuck's the problem? First band's like, our singer's missing. We need to trade spots. Give us some time. And the guy's like, sure, I'm taking half your money and I'm giving it to these other guys. And the other guys are like, fuck yeah, then we'll go on. So that is very local band-like. And then the bartender comes back to the venue owner later in the show and says, hey, Grandma Incinerator are running late. They're on their way, but they're going to need to borrow some gear. And the venue owner's just like, what gear? And she's all drums, amps, guitars, everything. So that local touring broke-ass underground headliner is coming through town, and they need to use your stuff. And I remember when the hardcore band from New York, 25 to Life, came through.
Oh, yeah.
And they needed to use our drum kit. The only thing they used were their own cymbals and guitar rigs.
It's a long way to go to keep everything in one piece.
Yeah, but but remember, that was when I was in Suicide Hand, so I was playing on Aaron's crappy kit. So the show consists of one death metal band, Mutilated by Zombies.
Jen. In a minute. Yes, Mutilated by Zombies.
Mutilated by
Zombies.
Mutilated by Zombies is the first band, and they're a 3-piece technical brutal death metal band, and they're fucking awesome. Like straight.
Wait. They were the headliners.
No, Grandma Incinerator were the
Grandma
headliners.
Incinerator was okay. Zombie.
Mutilated by Zombies.
Mutilated by Zombies.
And then this kid gets his shot in Nether Void, and they go up, and they are the traditional black metal band.
Mutilated by Zombies t-shirt.
Yes. That was another part that was great. He had on a Mutilated by Zombies t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. He was a big fan.
Well, he showed up like you're supposed to do when he bought the other band's shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, very.
No, he already had it. He had it before.
He did show up in it. You're right. So.
He wasn't wearing it at the end.
Circling back when the priest starts showing up, killing people, and he's mutilated. They show he attacks this guy in a truck who looks just like Mitchell Botter from Worm Flesh.
Okay. I want to add something to this. At the beginning, he was the first person, right? The first person.
The guy in the truck?
The guy in the truck.
Yes.
First person. All right. He was driving while drinking a beer and using a knife as a drumstick to beat on the steering wheel.
Right.
You don't do that?
Right, yeah.
He deserved to die.
You don't do any of that?
Huh?
You don't do any of that?
Shit.
No.
Like a couple years, maybe.
I mean, you might accidentally puncture your beer with the knife. So that's dangerous.
The guy kind of deserved it, you know? Fucking driving, drinking beer. Like, he wasn't even holding the steering wheel. This is like drinking beer doing this, you know? He sees a guy on the side of the road, stops real quick. I don't know.
Right.
Fuck would you do that?
Help a guy out. Well, I mean, dude looked hurt.
But yeah, he was a nice guy in the end. It was like, I'm drinking beer, I have a knife, you know?
So
I'll help this guy out.
So after the crazy priest kills him, we cut to this scene of these two dudes who are going to the show that night. Like, they're talking nonstop. They're watching one of the bands, the doom metal band, Electric
Yeti.
Electric Yeti.
Okay.
And
Telekinetic Yeti.
Telekinetic Yeti. They are watching the Telekinetic Yeti video, and they're just sitting there getting high on the couch, and they just run out of beer. And dude's like, hey, man, is your wife going to the show? Nah, she said she's going to be in the bedroom fighting with her family on the phone all day. And she's getting banged. Now, the only reason I bring this up, because first of all, hey, there's a sex scene in this movie with some naked titties. So, you know, look out for that. But Jen and I also brought up the fact that when the priest comes out the closet and they're doing it doggy style, I think they're actually fucking.
Probably. I mean, the budget was low. So it was like, look, we're going to use this particular part for the movie, but you can also put it on OnlyFans if you'd like. Make some extra money.
Right. Or maybe that chick's a porn star. I've seen uglier porn stars. She wasn't nothing spectacular.
I don't remember her face.
Me neither, hardly, but
I don't think it showed her face.
It did,
very briefly,
it was
twice.
Shadowy.
I thought the part was funny too. Oh my god, that's a lot.
Right. So like,
just basted you in blood.
So the priest goes on a killing spree, and
another song title, right?
And these
basted in blood.
And these two guys that are going to the show after the priest murders them, he finds their tickets in their back pocket, which are a hand doing the shocker. Now, when people get to the show, they remove the middle finger, so then it's the metal horns, and that shows that you paid your admission to the show. Which, once again, how fucking badass and accurate is that?
That's pretty badass. That is pretty badass.
So, while our favorite doom metal band, Telekinetic Yeti, is on stage, the priest shows up and murders the entire club.
Literally.
Yeah. Like, and no one fucking realizes it. Like, all these people are fucking around. I was like, how long was that fucking breakdown before he kills everybody in the fucking goddamn...
I had a very technical and experienced musician answer for you on that, Lenny.
Yeah.
It's a doom metal band.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to see Sleep or something like that, you have to wait 42 minutes before they finish the first song. So, while Telekinetic Yeti's got everybody in their downer doom, fucking dun, like fucking, they ain't seeing, there's hair all up in their face, fucking, and people just start dying, and when they look up, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead.
Suddenly death. Yeah.
I just thought it was kind of funny that the person that died first kind of deserved it, and the person that died last didn't deserve it at all.
No, he didn't, but you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, you knew that has to happen.
It had to kind of come full circle there, but
so in watching this movie, you know, Jen and I, we've been bringing you bullshit like Pappy's Graveyard, Orgy of the Dead, What was that really bad when we reviewed last
There
time?
was some pretty good dialogue in this movie. I think some pretty good conversations and some pretty good talks and stuff like that.
Tell me the
Acting,
the priest was off the hook.
yeah, the priest was really good. The main protagonists,
Was Derek Dooney.
yeah, he came off like really dull but believable as an actual person.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Like, well, we know people like that.
yeah.
Like he's your fucking death metal Eeyore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know plenty of death metal Eeyores. Like, you know, just the whole fucking, hey, how you doing today? Darkness is pain, bro. And my life is hell. So pretty good.
Homie, just can fuck up today.
So
Shit.
the production on this movie is rather good.
Yes.
Like, outstanding. As you guys saw, it won a slew of awards at the Canadian Film Festival. It's a solid movie.
Now you know.
A decent story, a lot of fun. The kill scenes could have been more vivid.
No, one pissed me off, so. One pissed me off.
Which one?
What do you think?
No.
Shit. I fucking lost it.
So,
Hold on. Just take a guess.
well, all right. My next question was going to be, so, sweetheart, is this a watch or do not watch?
Oh, this is definitely a watch. It's a super watch. Don't watch it because
Fuck,
it's a
watch
shitty
it,
horror
I
movie
get.
or, whatever. The acting's not that great for the most part. It's probably 50-50.
There we go, right here.
Watch it because it's actually a good movie. And if you've been around your local scene,
Your local metal scene specifically.
it is pretty accurate. If you're from Iowa, you might see someone, you might be in it. I don't fucking know. If you're in it, tell us.
Yeah, if you're in
We'll
it,
look
let
out
us
for
know. Like, we'll have you on the show and ask what it was like.
Didn't you say one of them was a real band?
All of them,
All of them were
except
real
for
bands?
Grandma Incinerator.
The soundtrack, I mean, it didn't have an official soundtrack, but a lot of the songs that were playing in the background were like big.
Dude, what the
well-known
fuck
bands.
is up
Like,
with you and Slayer? That shit fucking had me rolling right there.
But and I also recommend when okay, so by the way, Lenny, so you're going with a watch.
Yeah, go for a watch. I watched it. It's funny.
It's not Pappy's Graveyard. It's a pretty far cry.
Girl gets basted with blood.
It's not even that good of a scene.
It was funny. I was laughing.
That was the first time we really
What the
chuckled.
fuck is that?
That's true.
Who the fuck is that? Why are they on my bed?
It's
Like-
not even like, why is my wife dead? It's like, who the fuck is this guy? It's the neighbor kid.
Isn't that the guy down the street? Anyway, this is a unanimous vote. Watch this movie. I promise you, if you're a fan of bad slashers with semi-decent plots, it's good. If you have ever been in a local band, this is a movie that from the moment they get to the club until the final scene, you will be in stitches laughing, partially because it's funny and partially because it is so relatable. You will have been in that moment before, I promise you.
Yep.
Minus the part where everybody's dead.
Yeah,
That's not
minus the
happened.
part everybody
Yeah.
dies.
Right.
Other than that,
Right.
Good.
Luckily, we've never had a show where everybody dies. So, Death to Metal on Tubi currently. I highly recommend it to everybody. And I believe my co-hosts second me on that. Death to Metal. Well, now it's time. We come to the end of the show.
My God, we're
Sorry for
almost on
you.
time.
Sorry for like messing up your speech. It was pretty good and all.
It was a speech.
I'm always giving speeches, dude. Like,
That's true.
people always be messing them up. But it's time to end the show. And of course, when you do the lunch hour, what lunch hour will be complete without a track from our boy J-Dub?
It's in the contract. It's a legality. It has to happen.
So, once again, J-Dub has been my longest running friend in music. I've known the guy 23 years, 2 whole years longer than I've known my wife. J-Dub has been in so many different bands. He's traveled the country. This motherfucker was on The Price is Right.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like-
did not know that.
Like his original webmaster and I met up at a show one day.
was it Bob Barker?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Bob Barker. You can meet Bob Barker.
He was not on.
It wasn't chosen. He was on the screen, like when they panned through the audience and stuff, wasn't he?
Well, yes, become fucking feet tall.
Yeah, he's hard to
And you're
miss.
definitely gonna see it. He told me that he has never seen a more hyped crowd than the Price is Right. Like, he's good at the hella concerts. He runs sound at strong big bands. Like, he's been diverse in the world, doing music for years. And he told me, he's like, I've never seen a crowd like just more amped up than at the Price is Right. Everybody's going fucking nuts.
Price is Right.
Yeah, I'd go fucking nuts too. Fuck yeah.
Price is not wrong.
So
Price is Right, bitch.
we'll be back with another one of his Book of Job tracks next week. And on October 13th, Friday the 13th, there is a new Book of Job EP coming out, and I can't fucking wait. But for now, in the theme of the night, everybody put your drinks up. If you got them out there in internet land, put your drinks up, because we're about to go on a beer run right here on the lunch hour on Gun Music Radio on the Radio King Music app.
I wish I could go on a beer run.
And hope you sleep well.
And of course, we end the show with a J-Dub track here on the lunch hour. Once again, thank you for joining us Monday nights at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Radio King Music app at the Gun Music Radio station. Also 11 p.m. Eastern Seaboard. And as always, if you don't know the time zone where you're at, fuck off, dude. We just gave you the ones from coast to
I
coast.
mean, what if they're from Arizona or Hawaii?
Arizona would be an hour ahead. I don't know what Hawaii
is
is.
2
Our
behind.
time zones don't
It
change.
might be 3 behind. Hawaii does. Hawaii's behind us quite a bit. We'll look in. You know, we won't look into that. Fuck Hawaii.
Yeah, fuck off, dude.
We got better
Like,
weather than we.
figure it out. So
Figure it out.
you can check out Gun Music
Why
Radio
is
on the
love,
Radio
though?
King Music app, where you can listen to Sounds from the Underground, the Satanic Hour with the Reverend, Sagan's professional podcast, and Mike Vanek's concert series live on Saturday afternoons. So we got all your entertainment lined up for you. Gun Music Radio, underground radio from South Oregon, California, Bristol, Virginia, and all over the world. We are taking over.
Hoorah.
We're not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I say that a lot on the show.
Anything for our co-hosts?
Happy
She
late
didn't
birthday,
even say
Jordan.
sorry. She just says not sorry.
Happy late birthday.
I say
Jordan.
sorry. Not sorry.
That's all I got.
Later.
Bye.
So once again, lunch hour, Gun Music Radio, Radio King Music app.